And our last quarter-final is between Canada and Fiji. Fijiana recovered after that poor start yesterday where they were on the wrong end of a 34-0 defeat at the hands of Australia. But victories over France and Ireland secured their passage to the last 8. Canada finished second to New Zealand in their pool, but they suffered a massive loss with the captain, Jen Kish, out of today's games because of injury. Can Fiji take advantage of that? We're about to find out. So Fiji against Canada for the last remaining semi-final place in the Cup. And two sides that know each other pretty well. They last met in Atlanta. Canada won that one by 29 points to 0. Fiji, in fact, have only ever beaten Canada once, but that was this season in Dubai. So if they can reproduce that kind of form, they'll fancy their chances here, KT.
Most definitely here. And the one thing I notice about this Fijian team is that they score a lot of points, and defensively, especially against the French team where they upset the home side. They really stepped up with their defence as well. So really looking forward to this one. The Canadians were unlucky not to beat New Zealand yesterday in their last pool game. So expecting them to be big things as well.
You just wonder, though, how much the absence of Jen Kish will affect them. What? She's not only a leader in terms of captaincy, but everything that they do goes through her in terms of restarts and that physicality that she brings as well. So how will they cope in her absence? And one down on the bench as well, don't forget. Rasto Asavengi, our referee in charge. Bianca Farella, all set and ready to go. And it will be Ghislaine Landry to get proceedings underway. High hanging restart. After this one is Mileski. First touch, though, for Fiji, and Nangasao lets it go. Mileski capitalise on the air, and a first chance to open up here. Landry for the line. It's going to be Canada who strike first blood. Fiji asleep at the wheel.
Well, it took them 30 seconds too. This Canadian team, they took a long time to get their kick-off right, and it worked perfectly. Nagasawa, I think, actually took a knock to the head, inadvertently let go of the ball, and while the Canadians pounced. What a start by Landry, outstanding.
Proven try scorer, Canada number 9. And Fiji, well, that is not the start that Chris Cracknell and his team would have wanted. Harvey trying to add the extras straight between the posts, and that's a brilliant start. 7 points to 0. Canada get their noses in front. Another look at the try, and Landry, you're not going to stop her from there. Tackle attempt from Mariwai, but down she goes. Landry down the right-hand side. Fiji just want to get a bit of composure here. Taken by Rebecca Tavo, former Australian international, of course, now firmly ensconced in the old Fiji camp, and tackle goes in. Looks like she's okay. Nangasau, after taking that knock to the head earlier on. Here's Tavo, switches play, a long looping pass on the outside. So much experience, Rebecca Tavo. Tackle from Harvey goes in. Strong hands into touch.
No,
I tell you, she's quick, but deceptively strong, Magali Harvey, but the tackle was too high, according to Rasavengi.
She's just dug in her heels here against the bigger lady. You can see that gets around the chest, nothing wrong with that. Takes her outside, but just a hesitation by Satala. She's going to go, she should go early and go hard.
Another player that Chris Cracknell feels has plenty of potential, Satala, into the squad for a taste of what it takes to compete at this level. Nangasau with a long looping pass on the outside, really good as well, and Tisolo stretches those legs. Tisolo against Harvey, tries to go on the outside. Harvey was a match, and Fiji keep possession. Nangasau again to mop it up. She's knocked it forward, and Harvey, well, after having to make the cover tackle, finds herself in possession. Picked off the deck from Paquin, but it went forward. Well, that was a battle, wasn't it? Tisolo against Harvey.
That's how you sweep, though. Hugh Harvey doing extremely well, using the sideline as an extra defender. Great scramble, though, by this Canadian team after the break to Solo. Well, she was a match winner twice for Fiji.
Okay,
right at the death, so one-on-one, that was outstanding.
Hang on. Bind. Set. Steady now, steady.
Megan Lucan with the feed. Ferrand trying to go through the middle. As well marshalled though by Rebecca Tavo. With a decent tackle now. 2-on-1 here. And the middle, Harvey, if she gets this ball, wise thing to do just to let it bounce there. Harvey trying to step on the outside again and kick those legs. We know how quick she is. Tackle goes in from Marie White and there for Landry. Trying to use this again, Canada. Lucan. Taken off the ground by Ferrand. No advantage coming. And
I'll show you the mark. Mark's down here.
We go back to the mark. Rasta, one of the most experienced on the circuit.
That was number 6. 6 offside.
Penalty against Rebecca Tavo, in case you missed it. Mark Tate and the Canadian bench looking on. Got to be happy with the start. Try after 30 seconds. Ferrella switches play. 2 outsider. There's the pass. Doesn't go to plan. But will it come back? And no, it's gone forward. And Fiji get the scrum. Plenty of mistakes, Carl.
Oh, they manipulated that well, though. Hugh, from the set piece did Canada, and then pass needed to go a little bit earlier from Bianca Ferrella. She didn't need to take the contact. They created the numbers. That's a huge missed opportunity.
Back 5, please.
These are the areas where Fiji is so dangerous here, Hugh. They think they're on the rack and then they'll score from positions like this.
Absolutely.
Set. Steady now.
Done it time and time again. Look at that.
Yeah, we got 9.
Not from the right mark. Rongitha, it's going to have to go back. 2 minutes to play at the end of the first half. So Rongitha, options on both sides here for Fijiana captain. Shows left, goes right. Again, it's a slippy ball, don't forget, because of the rain that came overnight and a break from Nangasau. Nangasau stands up Harvey and stretches the legs. What a tackle from behind. Forces the knock on, an advantage to Canada. Harvey again with the sweep. Incredible defending from Magali Harvey. They have missed her sheer pace, I can tell you, over the last couple of tournaments, Canada. Paquin, well, she also has pace, and there's numbers out wide here. Lucan with the pass, doesn't go to plan. Knock on, well, it's mile a minute stuff here.
Well, she saved 14 points as Magali Harvey sweeping back. This is so tough to turn and chase. Look at this hit. This is where they're outstanding. Yesterday, this Fijian team coming off their line. She wasn't looking either. Oh, even I felt that one.
Oh, that was a shoulder and a half into that tackle. Inside the last minute now, and Fiji 1 score down. Game still very much in the mix here.
Back 5. Okay, crouch. Back 5 there, please.
And they've got possession with the scrum. Rongitha standing right behind is Riwai. Tavo to the right. Tisolo to the left. I know where I'd be going. And there it is, to the left-hand side. Tisolo, that was forward, surely. Rasta, no advantage play. We go back for the penalty.
Levi has to give that ball early there to Tisolo. She went across field, and what they did allowed the defence to come across and have 2-on-1 with Tisolo, which hence gave the forward pass and pressure.
Watch the word, man.
They get another go, though. There's the hooter for half-time. Rongitha again switches play. Lovely little show. Stands up for Ella. Can she go all the way? Rongitha for the line. Has she got that ball down? Rasta hasn't made a decision. Beautiful run from Rongitha. Held up is the call. I think it was the right call as well. Rongitha, well, she did everything right except put the ball down.
Well, deserved to try. Look at that hit. Again, the scramble by Karen Paquin. Outstanding defence by the Canadians. You would have put your mortgage on her scoring that try. Look at that.
Absolutely. Try, saving tackle from Paquin. Half-time whistle goes, and it's Canada with their noses in front. 7-0.
1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, just a couple of things, ladies. Patience in defense is creating us some turnovers, but when we get the turnover, we got to move the ball and get a shift call. All right, someone's behind you, give it to her right away. You turn and look, there's someone coming for the ball right away. You know they're going to reconnect on the ball, so if the ball keeps moving on the turnover, we can make an advantage of it and not let their line connect. But it's got to move. It can't be look, take 2 steps, shift 2. All right, you look up and no one's line, someone should be starting screaming, just go. Okay? We get Charity, you're coming in for Mags. All right? Stay warm, Rick. You're coming back on, Mags. Okay? Connect, just keep the same game plan, nothing changes, okay? We've got to stay alive at the 4 and not give penalties. It's all that's kept them in this game and given them possession is penalties, okay? Here we go.
Let's go, Canada! Team on 2, 1, 2! Team!
Push it, and then you'll come off, okay? You can't sort around and wait for 7 minutes to pass by. You've got to take it to them, you've got to keep possession. Set?
It's good advice, isn't it, from Chris Cracknell? Don't wait for them to come to you. Take control of this game.
Yeah, it's all about ball keep for them and being a bit more enthusiastic. They got caught on their heels probably from that first try by the Canadians, and equally so John Tate saying there's a lot of opportunities from turnover. Get the ball out, shift it twice, and then reassess from there.
Make sure you're behind it. Just make sure they're behind you. And you kick it. Tell them to get behind.
Fiji had chances in that first half, not least that little break from Rungitha from the penalty. She just couldn't get the ball down, so Canada will understand how dangerous this team is if you give them any kind of space. And Williams is in place of Harvey here for Canada, and here's the first touch for Williams on the wing, steps back inside, goes through the tackle, support from Paquin, and she's dragged to the ground. Rungitha is on her feet and contesting for the ball. She gets the penalty. Brilliant by Rungitha.
She's so good at that from the sweep roll, just highlighting the timing of when you can make those turnovers.
Fiji waste no time. Kumu
Rack!
over the 10-metre line. Rungitha again back to scrum half. Nangasau delayed the pass, runs straight into the brick wall that is Kelly Russell. One of the most physically imposing players on the series for Canada. They're number 4. Ball on the outside now. Cover tackle goes in. Rungitha
At the side there.
to keep it alive, trying to duck under that tackle.
Rack now!
Under pressure, needs a bit of help.
Rack's good.
Counter ruck from Canada. Paquin, brilliant play from her. Chance to go here. Russell thought about the pass to Solo in to make the tackle. And there for Williams at the base. Molesky still. Oh, Ferrella couldn't hold it. A lot of knock-ons, that slippy ball.
Molesky, though, she created the opportunity on the outside. One missed tackle, it was a 2-on-1. Ball just off the fingertips. You see there,
Okay,
left-hand
time
fin
off.
draws in the wing,
Red
and Satala. Oh, you got to take those ones.
That was a chance,
Actually,
wasn't it?
Okay, come in.
Will Fiji make Canada pay? And in comes Brittany Ben. 4 tries for her yesterday, so she is a player in form.
8.
She's surprised that she
8.
actually started off the bench. She's so
8, sub.
does so much work across the deck. Great support
Thanks,
player
Bob.
as well.
Time back
In
on.
comes
Crowd.
Naya Basali. And off for a break
Bind.
goes Marawi Kumu.
Sit. Steady now.
Rungitha with the feed. Look at that for a shove, though, from Canada, trying to win it against the head. Rungitha says no, play on. Tavo in the middle, delay the pass beautifully. The timing perfect, but the second one, to Solo, way over her head. That one looked forward. I mean, that's a couple of times now, the forward pass, and Rasta right on the spot.
Yeah, to Solo there. Unfortunately, couldn't get the ball out to get it in her hands on the first occasion. Of Riwai trying to do the
There you
leap,
go,
as you said, a nice wraparound with Tavo, with Riwai, but Riwai has to hit the mark there. She at least has to give her winger an opportunity.
Okay, crouch. Bind. Sit.
Still just a 1 try, separating these teams. Ball at the back. Awkward one as well. And pressure coming in. Nangasau leaves it. Referee's whistle goes.
Bind, yeah.
Quick tap and off they go. Russell to Landry, already has 1 try to her name in this match after just 30 seconds. We've had nothing since then. We've got 4 left to play. And a place in the semi-final against
Good
England up
advantage.
for grabs. Now should be an overlap here. Molesky throws the dummy. Cover tackle was good. 5 metres short, Canada. Paquin.
New advantage.
Russell again. Farella. Nice hands to Landry. Landry shows up and goes for the line. Is she down? Yes, she is. Second try for Ghislaine Landry. And Canada in the driving seat.
Well, it was an all or nothing read from Tesolo for Fiji. She rushed out of the line. She exposed her inside and outside help. And Landry, well, she took that. Gets a double. She's just so good, isn't she? She's just so durable.
Conversion attempt goes to the left and wide, so it stays at 12 points to nil. Canada lead Fiji, and Landry just needs a half chance, and she is in. Composure to touch that down too.
She's just a key player, isn't she, Landry, in all facets of play. See, ball in two hands, goes through, sees the line and gets it down beautifully.
Three minutes left for Fiji. They need 2 tries. High hanging ball. Naya Basali underneath it. Decent take from Fiji's number 11. Offloads to Riwai. Better play from Fijiana. Nangasau with the pass on the outside. Step back inside is Tesolo. Lost her foot at a crucial stage though. And it's there for Fiji again. Vondo. Advantage being played. Little grubber kick through. It's a shot to nothing. Race for this one. Riwai. Can she get there? Almost. Advantage over, says Rasler Asavengi. Riwai once more. Off the deck. Naya Basali. Numbers out wide. Surely the pass has to go. Naya Basali's going to back herself. Needs support and gets it. Satala's going to score for Fiji. They are back in this game.
Oh, you knew it would come, didn't you, Hugh? This Fijian team. It was just a matter of time before they got over the line. Canada have probably stopped 21 points, but they can't stop this try. I was with you. I thought they should have given it early to Satala, but in the end, see the little bit of footwork. Satala on the inside keeps and great supporting lines and then brings it around for the kick. Now we've got a quarter-final on.
We certainly do. It's an important conversion as well, because if they knock this one over, it will give them a chance to win the game should they get a second try. If they miss, the best they can hope for is to level things up with 90 seconds left to play. Time running out for Fiji. An important kick from Tesolo. That's going to go to the left and wide. 12-5. Fiji needs 7 just to tie it up.
Yeah, great footwork and evasiveness there from Naya Basali coming on off the bench, and that's what you need from the bench, is a bit of impact.
Okay, time off. Just wait.
Chris Cracknell has a couple of players primed to come in, I think, for the last 90. See Brittany Coates as well.
7.
Instead on a couple of tournaments, and she was a mainstay of last season.
Yep.
Obviously training hard to get back into this squad.
Happy, Bob. Okay, time back on. Natural.
Just over a minute to play. What have Fijiana got left in the locker? Tavo. Possession is crucial here, and they've knocked it on, Canada, have they? They have, you know, and this is a chance, KT.
Well, they did it twice yesterday, Fiji, right at the death, beating the home team France and then sneaking across against Ireland. Great kick, great pressure, great chase off that kickoff.
Okay, let's go.
Massive scrum here. Defence, the name of the game for Canada. Fiji need to get their explosive runners in there. Brittany Coates, fresh legs. She's looking like she's getting ready to receive this one again. Ball off the back. Coates went backwards. Needs a bit of help now. She's tackled to the ground, and a good hit it was from Molesky as well. Here's the try score for Fiji, Satala. One of the bigger players in the side physically. Canada managed to steal that ball though.
Support your wife.
Fiji have a penalty. Quick tap and go. Rokamarama. Naya Basali, chip and chase. No, that was the wrong option. 4 players outside her, and Landry just trying to buy some time. Is there time for the line out? There isn't. Oh, KT, that was the wrong option, surely.
Oh, most definitely it was. That's a huge mistake by the Fijian player, but you have to give it to Canada. They were great, especially in defence in this quarter-final.
So Canada go through to play England. They've beaten Fiji here in the quarter-final by 12 points to 5.